Perfect. Even better. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Let's Have Lunch live stream. In case you can't tell by the thumbnail, I'm at Arby's. We have the meats. Drinking Coke Zero. Nice. I'm drinking Coke Classic. I think in my refill I'll get Coke Zero. Because, holy crap, guys, I have a work hangover right now. Oh, that's good. Yeah, a work hangover is like a regular hangover, except you don't wake up exhausted from a crazy night of partying. You wake up exhausted because you worked yourself to death. Actually, testing. Can you guys hear me? Do I sound better with this, holding the headphones up? Hello, 8 viewers. Hello, Cody the Dragon. Hello, it's your girl, Brooke. Hi, WatchPony. Hello. Hello, Marie. I noticed that you were the first one here. Marie L. I'm drinking mint tea. Nice. Wolfram. Yo, what's up? I'm at Arby's. We have the meats. Because apparently, Arby's has a burger that contains a percentage of Wagyu beef. But I think it's actually pronounced Waygu. But is it Wagyu or Waygu? Wagyu?
It's Wagyu beef by definition. There's American Wagyu, which is different from Japanese. American Wagyu is 51% Japanese Wagyu.
Okay.
Their advertisement for their burger says it's 51%
Oh.
of American Wagyu, so it's 25% of Japanese.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So yeah, I've just been informed that this American Wagyu. So thank you for that. All right, I'm still on the burger meal. Oh wait, it's done. All right. So I got it. What's this? Who's spamming? Hey, Crimson's here. What up, Crimson? I'm still on a diet, drinking only protein shakes to lose weight. Dude, I told you before, man. If you really want to lose weight, exercise, sweat. That's what I do. But then again, I'm also like eating food like this all the time, so I'm definitely not the healthiest person right now. Anyways, let's take a look at what we got here. I have my Vocaloid shirt, of course. But yeah, here we go. We got the crinkle cut fries, and here we have the burger in tail. I also got me on the side this 3 pepper sauce, the Arby sauce, and the ketchup sauce. Sorry, if I'm distracted, let me know.
That's okay. I watch people like you do that.
Okay.
Stuff, yeah.
Thank you. I get weird looks all the time because I do this literally every Sunday.
You learn new places, so.
Yeah. You were not disappointed? Ooh, all right. Sweet. I can't wait. All right. So, let's unwrap this puppy now, shall we? First off, this thing's actually quite thick. Like, look at that sucker. Okay. Here we go. It's time for the grand reveal. Got a little, what the heck? It's like a little bit of bread at the bottom of the wrapper. Whoa. Look at that. Oh my god. It's so smooth. Let's see. Oh wow, Crimson's for playing. Ooh, plot twist. Take off his human face, reveal he's an alien. Oh my gosh. Tally647, hello WP. Although I'm still hungry for burgers these days, says Cody the Dragon. Hello WP. Happy late birthday. Thank you, Taylor. I heard WatchPony's on a diet getting ready for his lifeguard body. I am not saving lives. I am killing lives with my good looks. That was bad. That was funny, but that was cringe. WatchPony, if dinosaurs existed back then, would you ride a big scary T-Rex? Nah, T-Rexes are kind of the hardest dinosaurs to ride, I would imagine. You should do a top 10 list about your favorite restaurants that you've been to. Ooh, that's cool. Also, Wagyu sounds expensive. Actually, the grand total of this was $13, and that was for the medium combo. So it's actually not too bad. Gotta knock 'em dead. I'm hoping MLPG5 will still be making episodes after Make Your Mark ends. I still want to see Hitch be shipped. Don't count on it, because remember, My Little Pony is a kids show, so kids shows refuse to ship. Like, if they do, it's usually for like, bigger deals, but never with the main characters. Would you eat a burger that has black truffles on it? I actually would. I hear truffle burgers are actually really good. So going to this burger in hands, I noticed they got the shredded lettuce here. They got plenty of cheese. They did smoosh it a little bit, but I definitely see a lot of beef. I also got the bacon ranch, so it's a little more deluxe. Plus I want some bacon, because if you're gonna do a burger, like, bacon is the way to go. So, I mean, like, look at that. That's a lot of bacon. So, I'm excited. I've been told that this was a good burger, so I'm gonna take a bite. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Mm. 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 Oh my goodness. Wow. It's really good. Also, look how thick that is. This is also one of the thickest burgers that I've seen, like, fast food chains. This is really good. It's really juicy. Flavor is really nice. Although I never had actual Wagyu beef before, so I have no idea what it actually tastes like. I mean, burger-wise, like, if I'm tasting just the meat, Wow. Yeah, if I'm trying to taste the meat, it does taste like a higher quality meat from like other burger patties. But I also can't really tell the difference of what's Wagyu and what's not. But that's because, like, once again, I never had real Wagyu before, so I think maybe that's why. Marco Bacron. How are you, WatchPony? I'm good. Thank you for asking. It would be awesome if you stayed at a bad hotel with bugs on the floor. No, that would be awful. Although, I do have to say, crinkle cut fries when they're fresh are always really good. Let's say the ants are dead and covered in chocolate. Would you eat one? No, I don't think so. It's kind of weird that you have 120,000 subs and you have a small group of people that are always here. Well, it's because most of them are in for the top 10s, and since I haven't uploaded a top 10 in a while, a lot of them are kind of like, I don't want to watch this guy live stream about eating. Also, this is a spicy sauce, so... Ooh, 3 pepper sauce. This 3 pepper sauce is good. Let me try the Arby's sauce. Arby's. Arby's sauce. It's actually pretty good, the Arby's sauce. Arby's sauce. We have sauce. Now what about ketchup? Actually, I know what ketchup tastes like. But you know what's the good thing about this 3 pepper sauce and the Arby's sauce is that it's already very similar to ketchup. So it works well with fries. I'd play Uno Flip with my friend. Oh, that's awesome, Slayer on Hunter. I love Uno. I hear there's a hotel in India that's $1 a night. Dude, I freaking heard that there's a hotel in Japan that lets you sleep for $1 a night, but they record you, and you're fully aware of it. Like, they let you know that you're being recorded, and that's why it's so cheap. and then they like live stream it. Like you get to live stream yourself sleeping in a hotel for super cheap, and I'm like, that's so weird. Cause like, it's kind of like you sign up to become a live streamer for one day, which is also really weird. Let's see. Have you ever heard of Skylanders? Yes, but I never had any because as a kid, I did not have any toy stores that actually sold Skylanders when I was growing up. What I meant to say is there was how Applejack and Rainbow Dash and Lyra and Bon Bon got together. Oh yeah, yeah. In that terms of show shipping, yes, that is very much a thing, but it's also more hinted at. It's more like in the background. They don't actually confirm it or make it an episode like Maud and Mudbriar or Cadence and Shining Armor. Those are much more like distinguished show shipping. But yeah, it's just because kids shows, man. Like kids shows, they're not really supposed to romanticize their characters because it's made for kids. Let's remember that. The show is not made for the older audience. The show is made for children, so therefore they can't be showing too many different, grown-up scenarios. They actually still have $2 bills. Oh yeah, I've seen $2 bills. You collect them. Hey, I collect them too. I have two $2 bills in my collection. Would you eat a $60 chicken nugget? It would have to be a really good chicken nugget if it's $60. By the way, Barbie just hit 1 billion in the box office this year. Oh, the second biggest movie this year? Wait, then what's the number one? What's bigger than Barbie? Maybe Spider-Verse? Well, either way, I saw the Barbie movie, and I have to say, it was really good. Like, even if you're not into Barbie, I think you'll have a fun time in that movie. It's really fun. Well, I always used to ignore your streams, but since I first joined in, I've always watched these. Aw, thank you. Thank you for ignoring my streams. I'm just kidding. Thank you for joining after ignoring my streams for so long. I kind of feel bad for the chefs that get yelled at by Gordon Ramsay. Don't worry. I'm pretty sure a lot of them know what they're getting themselves signed up for. So if anything, they just play it up for the camera. But yeah, Hell's Kitchen, man. One hell of a show. Let's see. Oh, number one is the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Really? Because I think Spider-Verse made more money than Super Mario Bros. Movie. But then again, and it wouldn't surprise me. Super Mario Bros. Movie, when that came out, was absolutely everywhere. Everybody loved it. And the scene of Lyra and Bon Bon with the engagement ring, yeah, see? In the background. They didn't make it like the focal point of the whole episode when that happened. They just did it really quick in the background and boom, done. WatchPony, roast Finn and Jake. Finn and Jake, who are they? I only care about Fiona and Kate. Oh. Did you hear they're getting a new series on Max? Yeah, where's Finn and Jake's new series on Max, huh? Oh, there's my roast. There we go. I heard that $2 bills are bad luck and lots of kids' TV shows and movies are bad romance. Really? Okay. Well, one, I did not know that about bad luck, about $2 bills. However, that can be just, superstition, because even just believing in luck is already a superstition, so the rules can change no matter what. But also, two, I'm trying to think, what other shows actually romanticize their main characters? The only one that comes to mind for me instinctively is The Owl House with Luce and Amity. That's one where one of their lead characters does indeed get shipped. So that one is one that's like, yeah. So I'm not saying kid shows are immune, but we have to remember that My Little Pony is for a younger sort of audience. Feeling underappreciated. Cody the Dragon, why are you feeling underappreciated? Whoop. I think I have 6 $2 bills in my collection. Whoa, 6 of them. Nice. $1 billion. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's movie is PG-13. Yep, and I definitely feel like they did that because if they made it rated R, too many kids would be wanting to watch a rated R movie. It's the kind of like, well, then again, they originally wanted to do that with Deadpool. But because Deadpool's rated R, they managed to keep way more, bad words in it. WatchPony, roast the annoying orange. Sure. Let me just make sure. Well, why does that Ken doll look so good in Toy Story 3? Because he's a Ken doll. Ken dolls always look good. Well, I have $2 bills because I live in Finland. Oh, really? Finland has $2 bills? That's cool. Let's see. Oh, wait. Movie shows about romance. I'm gonna be honest. Video game never really were that violent. Didn't have a lot of blood, so I'm not mad that it's not PG-13. Love hearing about 5 FNAF from WB. WatchPony, roast yourself. Ha! I already roast myself all the time. Too much lettuce? Are you sure? Look at all that beef. Like the ratio between veggies and beef in this burger is actually pretty astonishing. Like, let me zoom out and focus. Focus on my burger. Okay, never mind. Yeah, this thing has barely any lettuce, and I love that. Also, you can see like the bacon's still sticking out. Mm. Mm. Oh my gosh. This chunk of beef just fell off. Like, wow. It's so much beef, it literally falls out. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, when Arby says we have the meats, they're not kidding. They have the meats. Also, for the record, I drove 20 minutes to get here. Like, this is the nearest Arby's I live at, so was this worth the 20-minute drive? I think so. Lettuce Slayer, anime's newest spin-off. Huh, that's a good one. Like, instead of different kinds of demons, they're different kinds of lettuce, romaine, iceberg, and spring mix. And the master lettuce slayers are the ones that make the lettuce into salads. Spyro Link fan says, I haven't seen you for a long time. I was playing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom for a long time and I beat it. Ooh, nice. WatchPony. Watch told me if you had a choice, would you eat vegetarian food for a week or vegan food for a week? I could definitely handle vegetarian a lot better than I could handle vegan. Mainly just because I do love a lot of foods that contain milk and eggs. But I could totally go vegetarian. Easy. I actually went vegetarian one whole year just to see if I could, and yeah, honestly, it was pretty easy. I mean, like, when I went to fast food restaurants, all I ate was, like, literally fries, but, like, still, it's doable. But being vegan is definitely a lot trickier, especially if you're eating out and going to, like, fast food restaurants. Not too many vegan options, so I definitely understand the struggle. It's not so much a struggle in, like, resisting the temptation. No, it's more like the struggle of finding something that's actually vegan friendly. That's the real struggle about going vegan in America. WatchPony, Megan was supposed to be rated R, but because the dance trailer sped through TikTok, kids wanted to see it. So the scenes got cut for PG-13 so parents wouldn't complain. Wait, what? How the hell did they cut a movie when the trailer was still coming out? That's weird. Oh, you know what? There's an unrated version. Okay, so they just released the full version later, but in theaters they just cut it to a PG-13 friendly version. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. I played Zelda. Would Mother Gothel be a better mom if she cooked Rapunzel McDonald's and buying her lots of makeup? No, Mother Gothel is a trash mother and will always be like that. WP, what do you call a guy who pours water in a jug? I don't know. A water boy? A juggler? A juggler. Next time you and your friends should go to a hibachi. Oh yeah, I would love to go to a hibachi. Anyway, roast the annoying orange. I don't need to roast the annoying orange. His channel's been dead for too long, there's no point. Oh. Alright, roast myself. I already made a roast myself video challenge. You remember when you used to do rap battles? Yeah, you remember the roast yourself challenge? I did that. And I have to say, mine is probably one of the best. Like, I honestly really outdid myself in that video. Mr. Potato is by far the funniest. Do you remember the bird trying to eat him in Toy Story 3? Yes, I do remember. Alright, let's see. So that's all of those. Who would win in a fight, Megan or Chucky? Oh, absolutely Megan. Megan has like a titanium skeleton and like, you know, super advanced robotics, whereas Chucky's literally just a doll, just come to life. Like, he's still limited by the limitations of the doll, you know? WP, what do you call a guy who pours water into a jug? Phil. Oh, Phil. That's his name, Phil? That's good. I like it. That's good. Let's see if I played Zelda the Tears. Haven't seen you in a long time. How would humans look like if they didn't have noses? They would look like Voldemort. That's your answer. Alright, let's see. Let us pray. It is Sunday. So let's see. Five Nights at Freddy's games were never really violent. Didn't have a lot of blood, so I'm not mad that it's not PG-13. I can't find the video where you roast yourself. Really? It's called Brony versus Brony. Roast yourself challenge. Or just do WatchPony versus WatchPony. Because I think that's what I named it. If parents took their kids to see Megan, they would have complained. Universal would have marketed the movie to kids. Even though it wasn't Universal's fault, it was the TikTokers. Hey, TikTok is not made for kids. Kids just took it, made it their own, and left us in the dust. Let's face it, there are things on TikTok that's not appropriate for kids. But the kids don't care. They take it and they run with it. And you know what they do now? They make their own stuff now. And that's why we have parents complaining about, like, you know, children being inappropriate on TikTok. And you know what? There's nothing we can do about it, you know? TikTok is too big to be stopped. You can either run away from it, or you could join the madness. And let's face it, a lot of people, especially content creators, join the madness even if they don't really want to, because they know that TikTok is there to stay. Anyways, Five Nights at Freddy's. I agree. The video games were never violent, were never blood heavy, which is why it's amazing that it's one of the best horror series, especially when Five Nights at Freddy's 1 and 2 came out, and I think 3. But 1 and 2 are definitely like the scariest of the series. Back then when, you know, the objective was more about scaring people. Now, like after 3, 4, and then 5, it essentially kind of became less about the scares and more about the lore, more about the story. So it got a little more confusing that way. It definitely, they definitely did a cool thing by making it scary for everyone, not just adults, but for kids too, because they didn't use blood. They used jump scares. And with jump scares, you know, you don't have to be old or young to experience jump scares, which is amazing. So I give Five Nights at Freddy's a huge applause for that. But yeah, in terms of making it a movie, yeah, they definitely had to make it a nice blend of making it awesome and fun for kids, while also making it fun and awesome for the adults. Because there's a lot of adult fans of Five Nights at Freddy's, as well as a bunch of adult fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. Or sorry, there's a lot of adult fans of Five Nights at Freddy's, and a lot of kids who are fans of Five Nights at Freddy's. In fact, a lot of the fanatics of Five Nights at Freddy's, who are adults, very underestimate how many kids actually love Five Nights at Freddy's. So definitely always remember that, if you're in a fandom, whether it be anime, whether it be movies, Marvel, superheroes, or whether it be horror games like Slender, Five Nights at Freddy's, Dead Space, or even Poppy Playtime, always remember there's going to be kids that absolutely love that stuff too. And there's going to be 9-year-olds who are going to be like on a whole new level because they don't have the responsibilities of adults holding them back, you know? They can spend literally all day watching nothing but like videos related to their fan, whether it be anime or games or whatever, and they have the power, because we don't. We adults have other stuff that take us away from our passions. Kids have unlimited resources. They don't have to make any money. They don't have to work any jobs. They just have to go to school. And in school, what do? They talk to their friends. What do they talk about? Everything they love. Five Nights at Freddy's, Poppy Playtime, frickin' Slender Man, any other horror game, any other Marvel, superhero, ponies, whatever. They can do whatever they want. And that's what I miss about being a kid. Honestly, I wish I was a kid. Or rather, I should say, when I was a kid, I wish I had the resources like the internet I had back then, because I would have been the biggest nerd of all time. When I was a kid, I was super into Star Wars and Pokemon and Digimon. Oh man, I love Digimon. So if I had the internet and I was like able to do like fan arts and look at like fan animations and like talk to people and join like groups that were fans of like Digimon and stuff like that, oh man, child me would have been over the moon. I would have been like doing so much stuff, talking so much, craze and talking video games and stuff like that. So yeah, but hey, that's how the kids have it now. So don't hate on the kids for being kids. Just I don't know, just do your own thing. Let's see. I hate jump scares. Oh, Marie says, I can't handle jump scares, but I love a good scare anyway. Oh, a lot of people can. That's also why so many people hate Five Nights at Freddy's, because they're literally just a jump scare factory. I mean, look what happened to the Super Mario Bros. Movie. Yeah, see, Super Mario Bros. Again, full of adult fans and full of children who are currently fans, which is crazy because I remember as a kid growing up and Super Mario first came out. That's why I thought, oh man, so many adults would love this. But no, there's kids right now who are the biggest Mario fans right now. So that's the beauty of Mario, is that, you have fans of every age. WatchPony, if you have a gummy hand, would you take a bite out of it? No. I need my hand to edit. If the main 5 have voice actors to replace expensive voice actors, why can't they find one to replace Ruby? I don't... If the main 5 have a new voice actor to replace the expensive voice actors, why can't they find one to replace Ruby? I think maybe because Ruby was just one they were like, hey, we'll just hire her again, maybe? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one. Is Zip's voice actor expensive? Because she seems to be the only one who has not been to an MLP convention. I thought all these main 5 were replaced with less expensive voice actors. Zip's voice actor, or voice actress, I should say, isn't necessarily expensive, but there are some voice actors that just simply don't want to go to conventions, no matter what the price. Either they're too busy, or they live too far away, or personal reasons. So, yeah, I don't think it's usually just expense. It's usually any reason, really. So, anything can happen. Why? I have no idea why Zip's voice actress doesn't want to go to any cons, but hey, as long as Zip's doing good in the show, voice acting wise, I'm good. I still have 1 year on school. I'm going to 9th grade in 3 days. Oh snap, is it already back to school season? Oh man, summer just flew by. That's the downside of summer. It goes by too fast, but not fast enough. This heat wave is killing me. Oh my gosh, this heat wave was so bad when I went to Las Vegas, literally last week. It was 119 degrees. It was almost 120. I was dying. And my poor car couldn't handle the air conditioning. So it was just spewing out hot air in my face. And I was like, no, stop this torture. Also, the month of August means we're literally just 1 month away from the burn months. Oh, the September, November, October, December. Yeah, those are the months where I'm essentially going back to work, so my summer vacation is over. Please, please, jump scare us next Sunday, WatchPony. Maybe wear a Chucky mask with the eyes bleeding out. Ew, no. Chucky is an ugly face. Like, the Chucky doll, terrible face. I don't know why people thought that would be a fun kid's toy. Don't understand. I do not get. Oh. Oh. I have to get more Arby sauce. I think out of all the sauces, the Arby sauce is my favorite one for the fries. WatchPony, did you know there's a woman on TikTok who made millions of dollars for just making TikToks of herself before? Ew! Ew. Oh my gosh. That is crazy. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. But hey, weirdos are gonna be weirdos, and sometimes it's profitable, so it sucks. I agree, that sucks. WatchPony, I would pay $40 million if you build new house out of coconuts. Oh man, I call it my cuckoo house. Well, here in Finland, we don't have a problem of heat. Lucky you. Tell that to Spain and England, where they're burning because they don't have any air conditioning. A lot of stuff I noticed that was intended for kids will be embraced by adults, like Bluey. And a lot of things that were intended for adults will be loved by kids, like Dragon Ball Z. I didn't know Dragon Ball Z was meant for adults. I've always thought Dragon Ball Z was made for kids. No, if you want something that's made for adults but embraced by kids, just look at frickin' Rick and Morty. There are so many kids that watch Rick and Morty, and I'm like, dude, this is lame. I don't even like Rick and Morty anymore just because I know kids watch it. And they're always like, wubba-dubba-dub-dub. They're always like, Pickle Rick. And then they put Rick and Morty in Fortnite, and I'm like, frickin' why? Kids are not supposed to be watching Rick and Morty. It's so inappropriate. It's such an inappropriate show. There's so much violence and like sexual themes and like serious topics. I'm like, this is not made for kids, yet kids are watching the living hell out of it. Okay, bomb. Oh wait, there's no Pokemon here, just Wagyu beef. Yes, I have the Wagyu beef right here. If it's called summer break, why doesn't it end in winter? Why doesn't it end in August? Summer doesn't end until October. It used to, but now they're making summer break shorter. It would have been bad if someone just snatched your phone. That would have been very bad, Marie, yes. Why does back to school always start in August? Summer break should end until the summer ends. Yes, I agree. But no, for some reason, slowly but surely, every year summer break just gets a little bit shorter, which is crazy. Fun fact, back in 2004, WatchPony was live at a Taylor Swift concert singing Love Story out loud, and even got pink Taylor Swift glasses. I wish I did that. Oh my gosh. This one was hidden. Let me show it. King Technology writes, summer break is another moderator handled it. Is another dumb American tradition like daylight savings. They don't have to do this in other countries. Yeah, no, America does have weird rules that the other world does. But don't call them dumb just because they're different. In fact, You should call our numerical system dumb. The way we measure things, such as inches and meters and pounds, instead of, kilograms and centimeters and kilometers. That I agree. I agree that is kind of dumb. But like everything else is not. Or you shouldn't call it dumb. You should say that it's weird. Because yeah, it's definitely weird more than anything. Or WP. Look at The Hunchback of Notre Dame by Disney. That's not made by. That's not a kids' film in my opinion. No, The Hunchback of Notre Dame is actually based off of a story, and the story is not made for kids. But Disney did their best to make it a kids' movie. Or actually, technically, a family film. They don't want to make it too childish because even though kids aren't gonna want to watch it, they don't want to make it boring for the adults, so they make it a story that both the kids and the adults will love. So that's really more the idea of what Disney does. I wouldn't be surprised if in the future they made a Phantom of the Opera a kids movie. No, and that's actually more because of like Phantom of the Opera probably is gonna stay for adults. Like, I don't think many studios are gonna try to make that into a kids movie, or rather, someone probably is going to try to make a family version of it, but they're gonna do it their own way. I mean, think The Lion King. The story of The Lion King is actually the story of it's either Hamlet or Macbeth. I believe it's Shakespeare's classic. I believe it is Hamlet. Yes, I believe it's the story of Hamlet by William Shakespeare, but they just made their own lion version of it. But it's essentially the same story, but because it's in a different setting with different characters, it definitely it was Hamlet. Yeah, so yeah. If they wanted to make a family-friendly version of Phantom of the Opera, they would most likely do it like that. Instead, Phantom of the Opera will instead be about, like, I don't know, trolls. And, the troll that lives under the bridge is secretly the troll that, has half of his face burnt off and he hides in shame, and is secretly in love with one of the trolls that live above the bridge, That's actually pretty good. Like, Disney, I'm shooting you some ideas here. That's your next animated film right there. If you do it right, okay? Because let's face it, Disney does not have the hottest track record right now. Although I do really want to watch Elemental. Also, why am I holding this burger instead of eating it? Mmm. 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 Oh, the bacon works so well with this burger too. Oh my gosh, like, not gonna lie, this is actually a really delicious burger. I was originally gonna walk in and be like, oh, it's Wagyu beef. Like, this is not Wagyu. And technically it's American Wagyu. And the way they advertise this burger is that it's actually only 50% American Wagyu. But American Wagyu is already just 50% Japanese Wagyu and the other 50% American Wagyu. So it's really only 25% actual Wagyu. But it's delicious. It's good. Mm. Mm. That's good. I'm gonna be honest. I can see a Phantom of the Opera made into a Disney film because of the musical, and that's what Disney is known for. Eat, boy, eat. I will eat. And all I have left now is just to munch on these crinkle cut fries that I'm dipping in the Arby sauce, because this Arby sauce is really good. Good stuff. WatchPony, we all know you have a box full of beautiful diamonds waiting to be steal. Waiting to be steal? Are they like waiting to be stealed? Like, steal me. I want to not live with WatchPony anymore. I'm curious how they make fries crinkle cut like that. It's definitely with like the cutters. Like you could see here, this is the edge of the potato. Like you see how the potato edge is like round and stuff. So they just put it through a shredder, and the shredder has like a wavy like blade. So it cuts it out like a cookie cutter. If anything, just look up how it's made. Look up crinkle cut fries. Watch Bunny, how would you react if Texas Chainsaw Massacre is now considered a kids movie? Oh, it's not. Absolutely not. If they try to make a child-friendly version of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, then my reaction would be, oh snap, they got a new episode of Powerpuff Girls. Or sorry, the Powerpuff Girls. The 2020, no, it's 2012, 2015 version? What was that? The new reboot. The new reboot Powerpuff Girls, they would be the ones that would make the updated, child-friendly Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I mean, they were the ones that made the child-friendly Hangover episode. Or Teen Titans Go. I feel like Teen Titans Go would do a child-friendly Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I actually heard that Burger King used to have flies. Like that, but they never caught. Don't know why. Help for review. What's the message? Out of these four emojis, which one is better looking? Yeah, I'm gonna hide it. Just cause. Alright, let's see. Again, school starts this month, but usually it starts on June? Wait, what? It starts in June. That's even earlier. Oh my gosh. Summer break. Why are you getting shorter? Oh wait, Mango Islands. Your school year is different than ours in the United States. Can you break me down? What's your vacations like between school semester beginning, winter break, any other breaks in between, and then ultimately the last day of school for the year? Like, what's your school year look like? Because for me, or at least when I went to school, for me it was like around September or early August. It's back to school, and then it's a November, 1 week of November off for Thanksgiving, and then another 2 weeks off for winter / Christmas, and then 1 week off in March for, or sorry, not March, April for spring break. And then after that, it's everyone's out of school by June. Should I join your Discord? Yeah, if you want. Fanatic Mitchell, WatchPony, how would you react if Disney did a remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre but made it more like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Like I said, probably not Mickey. I don't count on it, but definitely Teen Titans Go. WatchPony, I want to see you in a Goosebumps movie. Yeah, I want to be in a Goosebumps movie, just like Jack Black did. Okay, so summer break is from late March to May. Okay, that's pretty similar. It's pretty similar to ours. That's pretty cool. If Dr. Egghead has purple long hair, would he be better looking? He. I didn't know Dr. Egghead was a he. Also, Dr. Egghead already has long purple hair. So, hey, checkmate, buddy. What is your scariest Goosebumps story? Okay? Right now in the comments, everybody, what is the scariest Goosebumps you have ever read? Because for me, I think the scariest Goosebumps that I ever read was about the goo. There's like goo in the bottom of a basement, and the ending results in the dude wanting to collect butterflies, and does, you know how you pin butterflies like in a box, and then you use safety pins to like pin them and like pin the wings? The cliffhanger ending of that book was that there was a giant butterfly holding a giant needle when the kid walked down the basement one day and then like turned and then like unlocked the door and saw that it was a giant butterfly holding a needle right at him and flew launching towards him and was about to sting that giant needle right through his stomach. And I'm like, whoa, that was scary. And I didn't expect any of the other Goosebumps to have that sort of ending. So yeah. Taylor Everett says, my scariest Goosebumps story was the scariest episode, The Mask. It scared me so bad I had nightmares all night. Kept wanting to watch it, but kept getting scared. Ooh, The Mask. Yeah, from the TV show, that one's pretty good. When it comes to the TV show, I thought they were all pretty good. None of them were too terrifying, but I think I was more scared of Are You Afraid of the Dark as a kid. Like, that series was way scarier compared to Goosebumps. I also really hate Night of the Living Dummy. When I was a kid, I really was terrified of ventriloquist dummies. No, I can see the Five Nights at Freddy's book series becoming a good TV show, since they're scary but for children. Oh yeah, Tales from the Pizzaplex, that's totally a Goosebumps alternative. That book series, you know, Tales from the Pizzaplex, that's totally like their version of trying to make their own Goosebumps. Like, it's fun, it's spooky, it gets you know, pretty gross and disturbing sometimes, but it's really for that. They're just short stories to spook the reader, get them engaged. So yeah, I could totally see those becoming, you know, series and shorts. But let's face it, Scott Cawthon is very picky about making sure those stories come out right. And now that we know that those short stories actually have a little bit of significance into the actual lore, now there's even more pressure to make sure that all the details align with each other. Which means, sadly, I don't think we'll ever get to see a Goosebumps series or a Are You Afraid of the Dark series with the Tales from the Pizzaplex books. Welcome to the WP Discord, Tally. Hello, welcome. Oh snap, you already joined the server? Well, hello. Thank you for joining. WatchPony, when you were on the farm, how good of a cowboy were you? I was a terrible cowboy. WatchPony, last year I met Cal Dodd. He voiced Wolverine from the 90s X-Men animated series, and Slappy from the Goosebumps TV show. I got his autograph. Nice. You got the autograph of the dude who scared me when I was a kid. Because yeah, Night of the Living Dummy, in both the TV show and in the books, was pretty scary for me. Like, little baby Rigo was very afraid of ventriloquist dummies. Which was crazy because when I was a kid, we had an assembly, and they brought over a ventriloquist to do, you know, a puppet act for the kids. And I was like, I don't like this doll. It's terrifying. It's gonna eat me alive or something. Who's scarier, Chucky or Slappy? When I was a kid, definitely Slappy, which is weird because Chucky is a scarier doll, but when I was a kid, I was less afraid of Chucky and I was more afraid of Slappy, so. Obviously, now that I'm grown up, Chucky is obviously more scary, and Slappy is much more silly. But yeah, no, when I was a kid, my priorities were a little bit different. And with that, I've finished my food. That's delicious.
Yeah.
that. Packed all my trash into this one cup. All right. And plop. All right, let's see. So I guess I have to wait until I see other people's messages. A cartoon villain that scared me was the Other Mother. I made the mistake of watching the movie in 3D. Ooh, Other Mother. Yeah, that's a good scary villain. I love Other Mother from Coraline. That's a really good one. So I guess I have to wait until I can see other people's messages. Oh yeah, you need to have a moderator give you a role before you could send this messages. So just give us a second. I'm away from my computer, so give me a moment. To be honest, whenever there's spare sauce packets, I always bring them home for future use. Oh, dude, same here. Absolutely, same here. Mosquitoes aren't bad. I mean, they can be pets. I'm sorry, it's your girl Brooke. That is by far the most idiotic thing you have said. Mosquitoes kill more people than any other wild animal every year. Every year, people die more from mosquitoes than they do from sharks, from bears, from snakes, from spiders, from bees, wasps. Mosquitoes kill so many people and spread so many viruses. Like, it is very bad. And yet, we don't have freaking mosquito killing parades like we do for sharks. Freaking people are out there in the boats, like, killing sharks and hunting them down left and right, like turning them into tail-fin soup. While meanwhile, all the mosquitoes are out there killing all the people. All right, let's see. WatchPony, imagine an interaction between Chucky and Lord T-Rex. I don't really see anything going on there. I mean, Lord T-Rex is not going to take Chucky seriously because, you know, Chucky's a doll. And Chucky's not going to take Lord T-Rex seriously because he looks like a friggin' centaur from hell. I remember 2012 TMNT was extremely dark. They had terrifying imagery and characters died. I never saw TMNT in 2012. Hey, WatchPony, did you see Mutant Mayhem? That's the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, right? I have not seen it yet. I want to, though, but I want to see Oppenheimer first. And I also want to see Elemental first. And I want to see the Haunted Mansion movie first. And then after that, I'll watch Mutant Mayhem. I still need to see that movie. Which one? Oppenheimer? Elemental? Or The Haunted Mansion? I actually heard that movie is getting banned in Japan. Wait, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem movie is getting banned in Japan? That kind of had a nice ring to it. Banned in Japan. Banned in Japan. I'm gonna make a rock star. I'm gonna name a band, and it's gonna be called Banned in Japan. And it'd be funny if we actually go to Japan for a tour, because then it'll be like Banned in Japan, in Japan. Live from Japan, it's Banned in Japan. It's a nice ring to it. I don't know why. It's fun to say. Just say it out loud, everybody. Banned in Japan. It literally sounds like a band in Japan, but it's banned as in like not allowed. But it sounds like band as in rock band. No, I mean the movie about the guy who created the bomb. Oh, okay, yeah, Oppenheimer. Okay, yes. Yeah, no, I could definitely understand why Oppenheimer is banned in Japan. I also hear that the Barbie movie got banned from China because they showed a small little map that showed Taiwan being its own separate country instead of being part of China, which definitely irked that government there very badly. Taylor Everett, it's obvious why. Well, yes, definitely. But anyways, band in Japan. That's gonna be my new rock band name. I need a guitarist, I need a drummer. No, actually, I want to be the drummer. I want to be the drummer and the singer. There's not a lot of bands that have drummers and singers at once, you know? I guess maybe it's because like singers usually have to take the front of the stage and drummers can't really take the front of the stage because they're too loud, so maybe that's why. But still, I'll be the singer. I need a bassist, and I need a studio manager. I need a manager, I need a record label, and I need someone to write the songs for me. I need a songwriter. Give me all those, and yeah, we got a new band, guys. Band in Japan. Yeah. I got sand in my pants. I got sand in my pants. That's the name of our first hit. I got sand in my pants. This is not a dance. I got sand in my pants. That's perfect. WatchPony, imagine an interaction between Nightmare Moon and Freddy Krueger. Let's see. Freddy Krueger, Nightmare Moon. Okay, I would imagine that they would meet in the dream realm. So, you know, Nightmare Moon is dream hopping, as well as Freddy Krueger, also dream hopping. All of a sudden, Nightmare Moon is like noticing a pattern of weird nightmares that ponies are having. They realize all the nightmares are coming from Freddy Krueger, who's like, you know, having these ponies have these nightmares, and then coming out to their worlds, slashing their faces, and joining them. So just murdered. So now Luna is hoping to put an end to this madness. So Luna, I don't know, Alicorn blasts him, and Freddy Krueger is dead. That's how the exchange would go. Let's see. Yo, what's good? What's good, Blaze? What's up? I mean, people have ants as pets, and they're pretty bad, WatchPony. I wouldn't shock me if people had mosquitoes as pets, just to feed them or give them to spiders as food. What? No. Spiders eat mosquitoes. Not the other way around. People don't get to have mosquito pets because, let's face it, mosquitoes have incredibly tiny lifespans, and they have a very particular food source. Spiders and ants can be held as pets more commonly because they're more consistent with their feeding and more consistent in their behavior, and in general they're just bigger animals, so they're easier to keep track of. You know, ant farms and, you know, spiders inside of a plastic cage, you know, they can survive. Plus, yeah, you could give them food. For spiders, you could give them, I don't know, dead flies or larvas or whatever's. For ants, you just gotta, I don't know, throw them some sort of, like, I don't know what ants eat. Picnics? Let's see. What do you think would happen if Beast Boy fights Nimona? I actually have not seen Nimona, so I don't want spoilers. Since they're both shapeshifters, it's a spoiler. I shouldn't have finished reading. Alright, too late. They can turn into any animal or creature that they want, even if it doesn't have to be from Earth. Well, I don't know. I guess I need to see Nimona to really get a grasp on how Beast Boy is in terms of a power level. So for now, I'm gonna say, I don't know. That's my answer. I do not know. What's another animal shapeshifter character besides Beast Boy? Because I'm trying to think. Shapeshifting to animals, I think, used to be a really cool superpower, but I don't remember too many doing that. I remember there was a girl who had a comic series who was also DC. I believe it was like Hawk Girl, something like that. Not Hawk Girl like the one that has wings, but this one girl who, like, if you put her in front of an animal, she will mimic that animal. And will not just like shapeshift, but will actually just take their powers. Like, you put her in front of an eagle, she can suddenly fly as fast as an eagle. I forgot. I was able to see a hedgehog, and it was so shy, but it got comfortable with me. Aw, that's cute. Hedgehogs. I think you're talking about Rouge from X-Men. No, it's not Rouge. It's something like Cheetah. She looks like a cheetah person, and she's from the comics. I don't think she was ever in any TV shows. She made a cameo on Teen Titans Go once, but I don't remember. But either way, Rouge is not it. Rouge has a whole lot of other, a lot of other superpowers. Vixen. Is it Vixen? I don't know. I don't even know who Vixen is. If you describe to me how Vixen is, maybe, but I don't think it's Vixen. I think it's not Rogue, it's Rouge. It's not Rouge, it's Rogue. I mix the two pronunciations so much. Because there's like Nissan Rogue or the Babylon Rogues, but then there's Rouge the Bat and Moulin Rouge. Rouge Rogue, either way. Vixen's from DC. She could turn into different animals. She couldn't turn into different animals, but she could gain their powers. Okay, I think maybe that is the one. I think Vixen is the one I'm talking about. Rogu. And I'm just gonna call her Rogu. Like, if I'm gonna get it wrong, I might as well make it a funny kind of wrong, you know? Unless that irks you, because I know some people purposely like to mispronounce names just to irk the other person. So I'm just gonna say that character is not it. I think it's Vixen. Also, Vixen is DC. Rogu or Wagyu is from Marvel. So it's obviously not that one, because X-Men is Marvel. Let's see. But yeah, aside from Vixen and Beast Boy, can Rogue turn into animals? Is Rogue a shapeshifter? I don't think maybe we should count magic as I don't think we should count magic as animal shifting. What's this? Christopher Baltonado says, I always hate Prince Rutherford in WatchPony. It was nothing but a whiny baby yuck. So I was doing a thing and go to war with it because you're over the magic-filled things with all the lands. Hello, Christopher Baltonado. Yeah, Prince Rutherford was definitely not a good character in the first episode he showed up, but definitely got a lot better afterwards. You know, every episode after the fact, he's actually been pretty cool. You know, he shared the ultimate yak secrets about gift giving to Pinkie Pie, and told Pinkie Pie about those 3 cool deer that control the past, present, and future. I think that's really cool. He also gave or made Pinkie Pie an honorable yak, and let Pinkie Pie join them in their yak festivities. So yeah, it was really cool. Like, Rutherford, he's a cool yak. Let's see. Martian Manhunter and his niece, they also shapeshift into different people. They're shapeshifters too. Martian Manhunter. I never heard of Martian Manhunter. Huh, that's pretty cool. Fanatic. No, Rogue isn't a shapeshifter. She absorbs other mutants' powers and life force. The movies did her wrong. The 90s animated X-Men show did her right. Okay, so Rogue is not a shapeshifting animal shapeshifter like Beast Boy. So she doesn't count. This one, Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter. I guess that one does count, although I do not know who that is. So I'm just gonna take your word for it. Mango Island says, okay, it's almost 4:30 a.m. Gotta go to sleep now. Bye, WP. All right, bye, Mango Island. You have a good day. Wait a minute, isn't that Mystique, the blue lady from X-Men? Yeah, but we're not looking for shapeshifters that just change into different humans. We're looking for shapeshifters that change into different animals, like Beast Boy. I'm like wondering what other Beast Boy like animal shapeshifters are there? Martian Manhunter is part of the Justice League. Wait a minute, is Martian Manhunter the green-skinned guy with like the big cape and the big red X over him? Because I'll be honest, I have not watched Justice League, the series. Yes. So he could shapeshift into animals? That was pretty cool. I had no idea. Yeah, no, the only Justice League members I know the story of is Superman, Wonder Woman, and Batman, and Cyborg. That's really it. I don't know any of the others. Maybe the Flash, but I also do not know the story of the Flash, so I don't really consider him, even though I know he's, super speed, but that's really it. That's all I know about Flash. Let's see. You guys didn't notice, I'm still talking to actual main 5 ponies, including Misty, which deserve to be loved. Of course Misty deserved to be loved. Fan of Princess Petals. And I think Misty got that love in the season finale. Or, I don't know if it's a season finale, but like in the last episode of the main Make Your Mark series. In the Justice League, he was a very important character. In fact, when the Flash died, spoilers, no! Well, I guess I don't have to watch Justice League anymore. In fact, when the Flash died, it turned the Justice League crazy into Justice Lords. And they took over the Earth. Oh my gosh. Martian Manhunter can shapeshift, extend his limbs. He also makes himself intangible, fly, read minds, has laser vision. Superman himself. Whoop. Uh-oh. Whoops. What did I do? Oh no. No. Fanatic Mitchell, no. That's not what I meant. No. Okay. No. Unhide. There we go. I accidentally tapped a button. Sorry, Fanatic Mitchell. Oh my gosh. That was embarrassing. Martian Manhunter can shapeshift. Superman himself confirmed Martian Manhunter is more powerful than him. Yeah, still have no idea who he is. Since I like Misty's PM verse. WatchPony, come on, man. You don't have to call me name now for saying something ridiculous. It's actually true. On YouTube, actually have mosquitoes as pets. Well, I'll tell you what. It's true. You are not the biggest idiot. And out of all the idiotic things said, that is not the most idiotic. That what you said just now is the most idiotic. But I'm not saying you're the idiot. I'm saying the people who have mosquitoes as pets are the idiots. Why would some idiot want to have a mosquito as a pet? That is a terrible, terrible idea. Like, hello, I have the West Nile virus in a box, and I'm going to keep it as a pet. Let's see. Try reading the comics and watch the animated series instead of relying on the crappy, overrated live-action movies. Oh yeah, no, that's obviously the best way to go. Never depend on the live-action movies for anything, aside from stealing your money. Alright. Yeah, no, I definitely would if I had more free time though, but sadly I'm too busy to read the comics or watch any of the animated shows. I mean, when I was a kid, the Justice League series was what was on TV, but even as a kid, I just didn't watch it. I don't know why. I guess maybe it got too formulaic, or maybe I was just too young. That I was watching series like Batman, the animated series, and Justice League, and I was like, I can't watch it. It's not at the same time where I'm free and stuff like that. So I guess, like, I don't know. I never got hooked on it as a kid, so it's hard for me to hook on it now as an adult. Don't get me wrong, I still love DC. I still absolutely love Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, and Cyborg. I love the Teen Titans. That's always a good group of heroes in my heart. And of course, I love all the DC villains as well. But other than that, my extensive knowledge of the DC universe is not that far. I mean, hell, I haven't even seen any of the Shazam movies. And I really want to see Shazam because I have no idea who Shazam is. I know he's a kid that can turn into a Shazam. The Dark Knight trilogy did that. All right, let's see, where's that? Pony YouTubers or PonyTubers are actually making PMVs with MLP. Never when it comes to DC, the live-action films are not good, but the animated films are wonderful. Yes, I can agree to that. The only games I'm good at is kids games. Nice, I'm good at kid games too. I was hooked on this from the first episode. I think I was like 5 when it came out. Oh, nice. The Dark Knight trilogy did that. Bye, Mango Island. Fanatic Mitchell. Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, Justice League, Batman Beyond are actually adult-oriented animation shows just within cussing. Yeah, I have not seen any of those. Jude3300 says hi. Hello there, Jude. How are you doing? Let's see. So, what is who do you think is more not safe for kids or like more adult oriented, DC or Marvel? Because Marvel has Deadpool, and Deadpool is very inappropriate and very much, more for adults. But it is true that DC also has a lot of, violence that's not really meant for kids and stuff like that. And I'm of course talking about the comics because, like, in the movies, they obviously, make it PG-13 friendly, whether it comes to Marvel or DC. So I'm just thinking about in the comics. In the comics, which one is more graphic or violent? Like, are Marvel comics more graphic and violent, or are DC comics more graphic and violent? Because DC in the comics can get really brutally violent. So, like, I'm curious. Marvel is actually more kid-friendly than DC. Okay. WatchPony, are my jokes really that bad now? No. Your jokes aren't bad. No, I love your jokes. I just think that people who put mosquitoes and hold them as pets are idiots. Although actually, I probably shouldn't say that either, because, like, if people are seriously doing that, then I'm pretty sure they're doing it in a responsible way, to which they're not endangering themselves by literally keeping a parasite inside their possessions. I just wanted to riff on mosquitoes because mosquitoes are awful. Like, and the weird part is I don't get stung by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes hate me. Like, I don't even wear bug spray, and I could be going on a hike, and my friends will be absolutely swarmed and eaten and get bug bites everywhere, and I'm just fine. Like, I don't get any bug bites, which is crazy. I don't know why. Let's see. Marvel is actually more kid-friendly. I'm gonna be honest. I like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Wolverine, Captain America, but I love DC characters a lot more. Let's see. I know Taylor, because DC characters like Harley Quinn are more for teens and adults. Wait, what? I thought you said that DC is more violent. Harley Quinn are more for teens and adults. I love DC more too. Nice. Oh wow, give away flowers. Oh, nice. I don't really have one that I love more than the other. DC is one separate thing and Marvel is another completely separate thing. So I think it's kind of unfair to compare the two. You can't compare Superman to, like, either Thor or Iron Man or Captain America like a lot of people do, because they're separate heroes. They have separate set of powers. You can only put Batman versus his arch nemesis, which is crap, I forgot his name. Not Lex Luthor. The other dude from Planet Krypton. I forgot. Likewise, Captain America, you can only put him against Red Hood. Brainiac? That's his name? The dude from Planet Krypton? That's his name? Brainiac? No, I'm pretty sure it's somebody else. Likewise, with Iron Man, War Machine. Or not War Machine, General Zod. Yeah, General Zod, yeah. Okay, General Zod, that's the one you should put in versus with Superman, You can't put Captain America versus Superman. It's General Zod versus Superman. And Captain America is versus Red Hood. Or Red Skull, that guy. Hey, WatchPony, did you watch Tiny Toons Adventures as a kid? Yes, I did. And I love Tiny Toons Adventures. I hear they're getting a reboot though, and I hear people are very upset because they're actually making Buster and Babs Bunny related. They're making them siblings. So their one joke, their running joke that they had for the entire series of like, I'm Buster Bunny, I'm Babs Bunny, no relation, now is invalid. And now they're throwing away that one consistent joke and making them brother and sister, which is crazy. I'm gonna be honest, I always thought they were siblings. I think a lot of people did, and I think maybe that's why they're going with that route now in the reboot. Although my favorite character in that series is definitely Go-Go Dodo. He is, you know, the wackiest character in that old show, as well as which one was it? Plucky Duck. Plucky Duck is very funny, especially those shorts where he like tells a story when he was a baby, like when he was a kid. Those are really funny. Oh, here we go. Brainiac is a supercomputer that collects planets' knowledge and blows them up. Isn't that a villain from Futurama? I'm going to be honest. I always thought they were siblings. WatchPony says, bye, I have to go now. All right, so you go, Brooke. Have a good day. Have a good one. But yeah, don't keep mosquitoes as pets. Anyways, yeah, Brainiac is like a giant brain that learns everything and then destroys it, just like in Futurama. That's cool. I didn't know that was actually a comic book enemy story as well. What are your thoughts on Invincible? Do you like that TV show or comic? Have not seen it, and honestly, I'm kind of avoiding it. Like, I don't like shows about heroes being awful garbage people. Like, it's a total turnoff from me. I do not like those kinds of shows. You know, I like keeping my heroes, you know, normal. I don't like the meta-breaking universes of like The Boys or Rick and Morty or Invincible, because like they take something and they try to make it edgy, and I'm like, I don't like it. I just want what I expect sometimes. And I suppose if I'm in the mood for it, I'll watch it, but so far, no, I have not seen it. Let's see, what's next? I think we're good to wrap it up, so let's step out and let's grab ourselves some boba or something, so. Woo! All right. It's summertime. You know what that means. Ice cream. Where the heck is the ice cream? I want my ice cream. JK, LOL, the shark joke was even worse. Wait, what? You go, Brooke. I thought you said you left. What happened? You're back. What are your thoughts on Invincible? Batman's best villains are Joker, Penguin, Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, Mr. Freeze, Ra's al Ghul, Bane, Deadshot, Scarecrow, Riddler, Catwoman. You literally just named every single one. Except for like, I don't know, Mr. Calendar or The Spot or Ketchup Condiments Man or whatever. JK, trick you, the shark joke was even worse. I was thinking about sharks and I'll try to be more careful. Oh, so you actually didn't leave. Okay. Well, JK, hooray. Glad you're still here. Let's see. I should have known better with sharks. I agree shark fins should be banned. Yes, I agree. Sharks are very unfairly killed because people are afraid of sharks. Literally because of Jaws or like shark movies and stuff like that. But like, yeah, it's true. Technically, or rather not really technically, but rather, did you know that people get killed every year by horses more than do by sharks? Like, people are dying by horse accidents all the time. And we don't see people killing horses, like out of vengeance. No, but you see one shark attack, and all of a sudden people are like, let's murder all the sharks. See, that's why. I think it's also because horses just don't look scary. Sharks, by design, do look scary. Sharks, snakes, and spiders, they look scary. And because they look scary and they are, actually dangerous, people kill them more, or they're more terrified of them more. But you see things like, I don't know, golden retrievers or horses, and they don't look scary, but they do kill, I mean, hell, even bears. Like, people don't go on, like, killing parades for bears, even though bears also are extremely dangerous animals. All right, and because people eat shark fins for soup, people eat anything for soup. Like, I think people who eat shark fin soup are kind of messed up. I mean, they do it like for the taste, I suppose, but I think they do it more for the fact that they just want to kill sharks. Sad that happens a lot with reptiles. I heard a lot of tradition where they beat up snakes. Oh, that is messed up. That is so messed up. My gosh. Let's see. I should have known better with the sharks. I'd agree that shark fins would be banned. Hampton and Fifi's relationship is the one thing I never felt got covered in the series. The prom episode where they really got me in pairs. Yeah, Fifi, for the most part, was kind of running the same joke as Pepe Le Pew. Every year she finds someone, or not every year, but like in most of her episodes, she just mistakes someone for a skunk, and then she goes like, oh, it's another skunk. Perhaps this one will be my lover. And, then the poor individual ends up like, oh, wait, no, you got the wrong idea. I'm not a skunk at all. Also, you stink, so I need to run away. Huzzah. And, that whole shindig. You know who else hates snakes? Indiana Jones. Marge Simpson. Who else? The bad guys. That movie Bad Guys by DreamWorks, Mr. Snake. The guinea pig. The guinea pig from that movie hates snakes. Who else hates snakes? Indiana Jones. Yeah, that's already 3 people who hate snakes. They would hate to watch Sahara. You guys seen that Netflix movie, Sahara? That's the one movie that actually made snakes kind of adorable. Let's see. I almost got attacked by a dog. That was probably the scariest moment of my life. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I would hate snakes, but I would hate to do that. Dogs was barking at me. I thought I was going to be in the hospital. Luckily, the dog was trained. Oh, that's good. Because, yeah, dog attacks are also, like, pretty nasty. Like, some of them can be, like, survivable, but some of them could actually be really, really brutal. Like, people need to understand that dogs can literally rip your face off if they're big enough. But, like, that's also another reason. Like, I think if we just take it all back and we're all talking like just normal, we should all just remember and realize that animals, just like us humans, are living creatures. Like, we don't attack for the pleasure, we attack for survival. And we shouldn't have fear and hate lead us to make assumptions about us living creatures enough to go on tyrannies and assumptions and jump on these parades of murder or beatings or having a public image of being terrible, because we don't know their perspective. We only know our own. Every creature on this earth deserves to live. Every creature on this earth, whether they are a predator, a prey, a human, or an animal, have a right to live. And we should not try to change things or take their lives in our hands in any way. Just let them be them, let us be us, and let's just see if we can live together. If we can't live together, then just stay out of the way. If you can live together and, we can all live in harmony, then absolutely, that's the best way to roll. But if you can't, don't hate. Just move on and do your own thing. I'm not saying that you should accept everything for who they are, because there are some things that cannot be forgiven. There are some animals that just inherently scare people, or there are even some people that just can't mesh with other people. If you can't handle that, don't be hating and don't be killing. Just instead focus on yourself and do something that makes yourself feel better. So I'm glad that you guys joined me for this awesome summer live stream. I'm gonna go to Everfree Northwest next week, so if you're going, I'll see you there. And I'll most likely live stream from Everfree Northwest, hopefully, if I remember. So until then, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And as always, I will see you next week. Thank you very much. And until next time, be good people, like in the words of Dead Meat. Be good people. Don't go killing sharks or snakes just because you hate them. And don't have mosquitoes as pets. Until then, I wish you guys the best of luck. Live your lives. And I hope you have an awesome day. Because if anyone deserves awesomeness, it's you guys. Don't worry, I'm going to keep streaming. If anything, maybe I'll stream a little later today, but who knows. Either way, thank you for watching, everybody. Stream never bothered me anyways. Bye-bye.